Hello everybody. So I'm making a short little video here, which is kind of like a tutorial slash ideas video on how to make a big survival home or a house. Not exactly the technical details of building every single thing, but more of a ideas type of thing, and I'll try and explain as much as I can without tearing things apart. So here you can see this is all built on top of a mountain, and some of the stuff is kind of built into the mountain. So this here is an automatic, it's an automatic farm of your choosing. So I'm right now planting carrots because I want carrots, I think, for trading and breeding and whatnot. So once these are fully grown, actually I'll just walk around and do the tour, and maybe I'll show you what this thing does. So here's all the extra stuff where I keep the storage for animals and whatnot, and I have these cute little heads on top of the sheds so I know which is which for which animal. But let's dive right into the house itself. So there's basically three main entrances into the house. This is the top floor, and the top floor is basically for food storage. All in here is where the meat storage, and meat that needs to be cooked gets fed into this automatic food cooker. So when I built this house, it was much smaller, but I implemented the food cooker, probably one of the first things I implemented. So that thing runs all the way down. It continues all the way down into the basement, and this here is the basement area, and it runs into here, which gets fed through the let's open this up. Actually, where can I get in? Over here. So it feeds into this area, which then gets sorted into its respective cooker machine furnace, because you can't just sort of throw things in and expect it to all work properly. So each one of these furnaces is dedicated for one specific type of meat, and potatoes as well. So there's 4 different meats and potatoes. I think maybe Minecraft now has 6 or 5 different types of meat that you can cook, but this is what I have right now. And this has a automatic coal feeding machine, so all of the coal here gets restocked automatically, because I can just go up here and put some coal into the automatic feeder thing that replenishes it, and then every time this uses coal to cook, it refills it automatically. So I really love this system, and I implemented it in pretty much every survival series that I've done. And this guy here is very similar. It's just not meant for food. It's meant for like smelting iron and whatnot, but it has the exact same automatic feeder thing that I refill right here, and I just keep my coal stored here so I have easy access to refilling more coal. Here's an access to the rear of this system. This is a really complicated system. I guess if you're a noob. If you're not a noob, you would probably understand exactly what goes on behind the hood. Either way, that's that. Let's close this bad boy up. What else do I got nearby? Over here I have a basic treasure storage area. So all the cool little iron ingots, gold, all these sort of treasures you find while mining. This is kind of separated off. And back over yonder, this is where all my wood storage, so cutting down trees, replanting trees, all my wood made into some kind of block, and all of these extra wood type of things. This is basically a wood shack. Here's another entrance. Actually, there's 4 main entrances, but here's the main entrance. going into here, this is going to be glass, so I can look over to my soon-to-be wizard tower, which has the enchanting table, and there's going to be a nice open area for automatic brewing stations and whatnot. So this is just kind of a fun open area that's not finished. And then once we go over here, we have quick access to the furnace room in the basement. And over here is where I have all my block storage, so just random blocks, building blocks mostly, but then you have like dirt, gravel, specific grass blocks and stuff like that, which is also right connected to the wood shack. So a lot of these things have quick access to each part of the house. Now let's go back over here. Likewise, for quick access, I have this what are these called? Ladders. I have this ladder that has quick access all the way to the basement, to this area of the house, to this area of the house, which again, nice open viewing area, quick access to the food storage. Let's go back over here. And then if you keep going, this is just a stairwell which leads to my bridge across into the wizard's tower. And if you keep going all the way up, this is all boogeyman proofed. That's why you have to jump, and there's these doors, trap doors. But this is going to be my new location for my room. It's totally temporary the way it is, obviously, but soon to be it'll be nice and pimped out. Yeah. Come on, let's go down. So let's go back. I love spiral stairs, and I implement it into like pretty much every single house that I make. So yeah, that was the living room. This is quick access to the eating room, kitchen, and dining. Here's a storage for all the mob things that you can get. Nice little storage area. Also for cows, leather, rabbits, feathers from chickens and whatnot. And then here's storage for wool and for dyeing wool, all that kind of stuff. Here's another entrance. So actually there's 5 entrances. The numbers keep going up and up. Here's another one. Quick access to the wizard tower. I have iron doors on every main entrance because it's a lot harder for zombies to to break into it. And what else do I want to show? Over here, this is just a nice little, and this is the 5th entrance area. Nice open space with a lava face. Looks like a clown. Pretty cool. And here's my music room. Trying to overlook this area. Nice and jazzy. Ooh, yeah. Alright. And here I keep a cake for easy, quick eating to replenish. What else we got? So, going this way, this is all my outside stuff. So, planting, harvesting. This is the automatic thing I was going to show you. I will do that later. Here is a nice shed for my horses and donkeys, or mules, whatever they are. A shack for my chickens. And if you can see, these are all... Okay, so let's get out of here. I had a super big problem when I first started Minecraft to keep chickens in my survival. They kept dying somehow and leaving. and it was hard to find. So I made sure that I would always have eggs available in case all my chickens died. So I made a shack with those hoppers, and the hoppers suck the eggs down into here, and all the eggs get stored here. I can store them in all these. These are all full, by the way. And then this system, when I turn it on, it feeds the eggs up to this system. Or sorry, when it's on, I think it's disabled. So it feeds it up to the system over here. So behind the hood here, this is an egg dispenser. So I turn that on, and then I get a bunch more chickens in the shack. As long as I have eggs, then I'll always have chickens. So that was the system I came up with. The light here indicates whether there's eggs and stuff. I don't know. I won't explain that. That's kind of boring. And then storage for cows, pigs. Very simple. They're just nice little open area with some cutesy little bales. Make it nice living space for the animals. And these guys are going to be moved into their own separate color-coded storage bin area thing over here. This whole section here is dedicated for sheep, and all the different colors are going to be sorted as well. So that's that. Then we got the rabbits over here. Again, nice little storage. And over here, let's see. This used to be my garden area, but I'm starting to automate. That's the word. Automate all my farming. So this guy here will suck down all the sugar canes, and all I have to do is just take it out of here, put it in my storage, and then we're good to go. And you can see here the pistons. Once the sugar cane reaches this high, we have, I can't remember what this is actually called, but it checks for a block update, and when it updates and this sugar cane gets this tall, it activates the pistons here, pushes all the sugar cane into the water, funnels into there. Super cool. All these designs, by the way, I found just by searching on YouTube. And then this guy here also, same thing, searched on YouTube, found this, is a watermelon and pumpkin automatic farm thing. So when it grows, this sends the signal through the block, which then gets activated to activate the piston, which pushes down on the pumpkin or the melon, and it dislodges it, puts it into the hoppers, which then get funneled here, and I just have to take them out and organize them like so. So yeah, I love automating like anything and everything. It's a fun project to learn how to make, and then just having it do all the work for you. The best. So now more stuff in the basement. Storage area here. Continue on over here. And this is the deep, dark depths into the mining area, the mine shaft area. So I found this mine shaft area right close to my place, and it was perfect because that way I could just go straight down and get into my mining area. So here I have, and oh yeah, and by the way, spawners. So a zombie spawner here, and I have this yeah, there we go. So you turn the light off and it just keeps spawning these guys pretty much to no end. Then they'll funnel through, go through this whole system. The water pushes them all the way around. He'll go up this guy, up into here. And I still don't have an area where I'm going to store them for killing. So at the moment they just end up here and I guess fall down, and then I have to attack them that way. It's basically for a XP farm that I have not completed. Let's go greet our little, I guess not so little. Goodbye, Mr. Zombert. So yeah, there's that. And then very similar system, but for the spiders. Where's the switch for this guy? I think it's over there. So same thing with the spiders. These are cave spiders. Found a spawner right next to the zombie spawner. And they float down to here. And let's see if I can turn the spawner off. They float into this area. And instead of wasting like my good equipment, my good swords and whatnot, I have this guy, which automatically crushes them almost until they're dead, and then all I have to do is hit them with one hit, even with a freaking crappy ass sword, and they're dead. And then it collects their items, and then I can get all the XP. So a nice little XP farm here as well. And this actually has 2 cave spider spawners, now that I remember. I haven't been down here in a long time. So that's like a perfect setup right below in this area. And this was exactly where the this thing, I'm so out of words. Mine shaft, there we go. The mine shaft was here. And not only that, okay, get this. And then there's a freaking slime farm. Or I'm turning this into a slime farm. It's slime blocks over here. So if we, oh, I don't wanna die. So this whole area is a slime block. And again, I found this on YouTube, how to build this thing. But these blocks, the slime block is this kind of area here. I don't think it's limited upwards, or maybe it is, but it goes so high, right? And it's this big, it's like one chunk big. And having all these multiple layers of these allows for spawning of slimes, and only slimes, because it's half a block big. So it doesn't spawn zombies or anything. They need a full block to spawn. So all this does is it spawns slimes, and they usually just kind of spawn, and then they end up jumping around, and then they fall down here. So they'll fall down into the water supply, which pushes them down into this area progressively, which then gets them sent to they get sent to either this area or that area. This area is an automatic killing area, which just gives me their slime balls. This area is an XP farm area. So let's go up to where that switch is. XP mode and slime grinder. So XP mode would put them over here, which I'll have to get to. Okay, so I haven't finished that either. But essentially they get pushed up there, and what I want to do is have an area where they can just fall down. Or wait, was I going to make them fall down? I can't remember. I haven't freaking worked on this thing for a while. But anyways, they get up here with the water and the ladders. They end up climbing all the way up here. And then what I want to do is have it have them easily killed. So do the same sort of thing with the spiders, is have them crushed to being almost killed, and then all I have to do is just hit them once or whatever, and then I get all that XP. So that's that. The slime crusher, the slime grinder, sorry, when they grind away in the bottom of this area, the slime balls with this glass elevator, they go all the way up to the glass elevator and into this storage chest here. Whew, that's a lot of speaking. So that's this area. Now, what's this part? Oh, this is an expansion area. Haven't finished this yet. Now let's go way over here. Yeah, oh man, I've had so much fun building this stuff and learning how to implement as many automatic things as possible. This, by the way, is where the beacon is, and I have it set on this. You can see up here the speed and the regeneration. I had this thing here to make funky colors. You can see it'll, I don't think it actually works anymore. Or no, hold on. That was one part. There we go. The timer. So it changes the color of the beacon. I thought that was a creeper. The problem with this thing here, though, is that it always seemed to this freaking rain. It always seemed to screw up like the beacon range and whatever the beacon would do. So let's see if this is still messed up. If I go away, this should deplete, and then if I walk in, it should be fine. Okay, that stuff goes away. I walk in. Oh, nope. Okay, so I think this actually, like whatever bugs that were happening as a result, this thing actually got fixed, probably in new versions of Minecraft. But yeah, the color changing beacon. Again, I've found this on YouTube. There's a cool tutorial on how to build such a thing. And let's actually go sleep, because this rain and nighttime is so annoying. So annoying. Okay. So I think I showed everything in my house. That's kind of the main section and the main part of the outdoor stuff. But the next thing I want to show is my village right over here. Oh, what am I doing? So way over there you can see there's a village right close by, and over here is entrance to the mine shaft. But the mine shaft stuff I think I'll skip, because you've probably seen all kinds of mine shafts before. You don't need to see that. Oh yeah, kind of a bigger idea is all the way down here. I have this sort of easy access place. I made this an official little pond with a seating area. What did I call it? Ye ol' fishing pond. And this is where I get all my wood, but I don't want to just cut everything down, so whatever I cut down I replant, and I have pretty much every single wood here. Got spruce, that, acacia, dark oak, etc. And if we go back over here to this main area, I created a mine shaft. So over here, branch mining. I forgot about that term. So down here, all the way. It's quite a far trek down. There's some obsidian. I think I found diamonds in this area, and maybe there was... No, yeah, I found diamonds, and it seemed like a really nice, close place to start branch mining. And I just stuck with it and kept... I'll just show you how it's kind of laid out. So these are the main shafts, like go this way, that way, and that way. And the main shafts I kind of just dig out, and then I take away these 3 blocks and just keep going until I find like a dead end of some sort or something crappy. And then once something crappy, like let's say I hit lava or something, then I'll just block this whole thing off, and then I know that I'm not going into a death trap. So these ones, the ones that are open, are still good to go, but they got so far away that I just decided, you know what, I'll start a new one. That way I don't have to trek like way far down. And somewhere in this area, I think I should have indicated somehow, but I found a new mine shaft, or what do you call that? A crevasse? A cave? Yeah, a cave. Oh my god, words. There's a good cave down this way, and yeah, so I just do this, and then when I'm tired and think, friggin' whatever, I'll just start a whole new section. I'll dig out a new section and then start the whole mine shaft process from scratch, as far as building this out and then going through. And what I do is 1 layer 3 high, skip 3 blocks, and then go, because most good things, they'll never just be 1 block wide, they'll probably be 2 blocks wide. So if, let's say there was a diamond block area, there'd probably be these 2 blocks, let's say. In this mine shaft I would find it, and then 1 block doesn't matter. This area here, I would find another block of some kind or whatever. So 3 blocks wide doesn't matter, 3 blocks high, that's cool, and then 2 blocks is the height for the next level. That's the height where the blocks that I'm not going to be digging. So we go to the next level, and this is that second block, and from here I could definitely see if there's diamonds here as well. So on this floor I would see it here, and on the first floor I would see it on the roof if there was a diamond there. And here, same thing, just foot mine shaft all the way through. Oh, here we go. This is how I mark off interesting things. So this is where a nice little cave axis is. I do that. Oh, and then I have a 3rd floor. Look at that. Things I forget. And I think 3 high starts to not be as worth it because there's less diamonds. Maybe not even diamonds at all. How high are we? Oh, I can't even remember how to see the height. 18 high. I don't know if that's diamond height or not. But anywho, let's go back down. That's the mine shaft. And we shall... Yeah, then I store a bunch of crap. Here I have easy access to smelting, and I can store whatever the heck I need. And we shall continue going up. And here, lovely little glass pane with a small little torchy. Freaking zombies, eh? So that's that. And I think there's pretty much only one more thing to show that's nearby that has something to do with the house and the location of the house. That looks pretty huge, actually. From here. That looks cool. Nice. So yeah, when I picked this location, I moved from way over there, and I knew there was a village nearby. I liked this mountainy thing, and I think I found the mine shaft, and so I was like, yep, boom, gonna do it. And there was desert. I think that was probably important, not sure, but other than that, that's pretty much the tour. If you want to see very specific things like how I made the automatic food cooker, the automated ooh, no, there's one more thing to show. Heh, silly me. So yeah, this is as far / close as it is, and you can go and trade with these guys, and you can steal their crops. Librarian. I've traded a lot with these guys already, so I've gotten lots of emeralds. One thing I didn't quite show was the design of this river that I did. I made it flow through this area, goes down that way, and it flows this way, kind of towards my plants and stuff. Oh yeah, here's a nice map of the area. That's me. So it flows through here. I'm gonna do a little bit more landscaping, but the point was that this was going to aerate my planting area, and it worked good. Now it's just for show. Is this area, and then it flows down to here. This area is going to be my boat dock, so I'm going to make a nice boat dock area, and it's also my main fishing area. So I go fishing down there. But yeah, I wanted to show you this guy. So let's go ahead and activate it. You turn this guy on, and it lets go of all the water. You can see it dislodges all the things that you've planted, and then it pushes it all down into the water this way and then into the hopper. And all you have to do then is grab whatever you're planting, go up over here, and then just shift so that you don't fall off and plant away. This is like I think one of the easiest ways to automate planting and stuff without actually implementing using the villagers. I think the villagers is fully automated because they'll plant everything for you, and then you just suck the plants from their inventory with the hoppers built into the ground or something. I haven't gotten around to implementing that yet, but it's definitely a worthwhile thing to do. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys like that. And like I said, if you want any more specific details on how to build some of these things, like build this thing, how to build that automated thing, or even just like aesthetics for building, like this took me a long time to figure out a certain aesthetic on how I like to build my roofs, how I like to build my shacks and use different textures and different interesting looking blocks. And then what else? like, it took me also a while to figure out what the heck I wanted in my house. So like main food storage and item storage and what's going to be automated and all that stuff and how it's going to be built together. And then once I have like the food storage and the food cooker, I have to make sure that my food storage is up high so that I don't have to build like an item elevator just to get the food items over to the cookers. Just random stuff like that that comes with experience and implementing things and making design decisions. So yeah, hopefully you like that. Leave a like if you did. Share a comment. Let me know what the heck you think is cool, what you think I can improve on, designs, any suggestions whatsoever. Leave it in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.